Well, welcome back to the show. If you have a pool at home during times of social distancing, you're aware that your backyard oasis, let's be honest, is a total lifesaver. And that's why it's so important to, of course, take good care of it.
And important that you invite me over as well. Joining us to share helpful maintenance tips and new regulations that pool owners need to know about, Gregory Balderaz with Manning Pool Service. Gregory, it is great to see you, my friend. I know you guys are busy during this time. And let's just chat about those existing pools out there. You say circulation is key to keeping your water clean and healthy.
Yes, yeah, no, absolutely. Circulation at this time of the year is very important. Summer season is algae season. We want to make sure that we're giving our pools a fighting chance by maintaining our filters. Important to clean our filters about every 4 to 6 months. Another thing is going to be the evaporation that we're going to see during the summertime. Pool owners can expect to see upwards of 2 inches of water loss on a daily basis.
Oh, wow.
Turning off our water fountains, water features, water slides, anything that causes splashing in the pool. It's going to be pretty bad this time of year. We want to make sure that we keep our water levels right where they should be.
Well, those are all really great tips. Let's talk about how Manning, basically you've responded during this time, during quarantine. And of course, now we're starting to reopen businesses, but y'all are considered essential business.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We are considered an essential business. We are tasked with keeping bodies of water safe. At this time when Houstonians are being asked to go to school and work from home, we are turned to provide a safe place for recreation. We're also doing a professional healthcare give back program. For every work order closed this summer, we are donating 1 pizza to the Greater Heights Memorial Hermann Hospital. At this time, we were just over 100 pizzas.
That is fantastic. Very nice, Gregory.
That's great.
Let's talk about just saving money and pool maintenance in general, because I don't own a pool, but for people who do, I know that it can be an issue. If something goes wrong, you have suddenly this costly repair that can be a nightmare for a lot of folks. But by maintaining your pool and by having you guys come out and service it, people save money in the long run because they can avoid those surprise repairs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Aside from improper chemistry balance, water level issues, any type of pool pump repair, pool pump replacement is going to generally be pretty costly. One of the things that we're kind of moving into is going to be the variable speed pumps. Not only are they made to shut off if the water level turns low, or if there's any sort of obstruction in the lines, these pumps will turn themselves off to prevent any damage to them, as well as to save lives with the SBRS safety vacuum release systems. And because they're variable speed pumps, we are able to drop our energy costs down quite a bit. Most pool owners expect to see up to 90% or up to $1,500 a year in savings.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, that's significant when you put in the $1,500 a year savings when you're talking about basically the certified pumps with variable speed technology. Let's talk about some upcoming federal pump regulations. Break this down for us, would you please, Gregory?
Right. So the state of Texas, along with the Department of Energy, are releasing a new regulation starting summer 2021. Basically, any single-speed pump, 1 horsepower or greater, at the end of its lifespan will have to be replaced with a variable speed pump. There's so many pools and so many pumps out in the city of Houston right now that the only way to safely have that many pumps without just an immense amount of energy consumption is to drop down to variable speed pumps, which is where the savings come through, because we're able to run these pumps at a lower speed for a longer period of time.
And is it true, Gregory, that an estimated 80% of existing pumps, the pumps that are currently installed, they don't meet those minimum standards? So essentially, most people with a pool are not going to be meeting this new standard.
Right. Most people at this time, unless your pool is only a year or 2 old, you generally won't see a variable speed pump on any pool equipment.
So those pumps will need to be replaced.
Yes, those pumps will need to get replaced at the end of the lifespan, because we will be losing any parts for a single-speed pump as of 2021. They just won't be manufactured anymore.
Gotcha. So that's maybe the not so great news for people, but the good news is that you can come out and you can hook them up, install this new variable speed system. They can save a bunch of money over the life of that pump because they're going to be saving, as you just pointed out, the energy costs. And right now, Gregory, people can get $350 off?
Right. So Manning Pool Service is offering a special. We are doing over $350 off of the variable speed pumps. As well as, I don't know if any of the Houston Life viewers saw our last segment, we're still offering our spring special, which was $500 or over $500 off of our Easy Touch 8 system. And of course, as always, any Houston Life viewers that call our office to speak to any of our wonderful CSR personnel, they mention Houston Life, we will give them an additional discount.
That is awesome. The magic words, Houston Life, Gregory Balderaz with Manning Pool Service. Thank you so much for the info today, and thanks for keeping our pools clean. And seriously, if you have a pool, people, invite me over. I'll bring cocktails. Gregory, thank you so much, bud. A reminder,
Thanks,
if you would
Gregory.
like more information, you can call 713-812-9098, or you can log onto their website, manningpoolservice.com.
And coming up next, how one local couple